Sis, I need to tell you what happened to me today, because if you can't relate to this, then I don't think we're on the same page. So I live in the desert called Nevada, right? Where it gets really, really hot. So earlier on today, I was cold, like actually cold. I don't know if it was the AC or if it was my hormones, but I was cold. So I got my little space heater. I have a space heater. I got my little space heater. I turned it on and I stood right in front of it trying to warm up. I was even jogging in place, so that I warm up faster. And it worked. Within a few minutes, I was warm. I was nice and toasty. And then I turned the heater off and then I lay down. And not even up to 15 minutes later, sis, I'm sweating. In the desert, in 108-degree heat. And just after using a heater to warm up, like, come on. What is this? I sat there for a second. I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? This isn't just a one-time thing either. This is something that happens all the time. I'm cold 1 minute, then hot, then cold again. Sometimes within the same hour. I don't even know which version of me is showing up next. Maybe you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe this is familiar. Maybe you've put on a sweater, then ripped it off 15 minutes later. Maybe you've argued with somebody about the AC being too cold, then argue with them 5 minutes later about it being too hot. Or maybe you've laid in the bed, kicking off the sheets off of you, right? The covers, the blankets, you're just kicking them off. And then a few minutes later, you're pulling them back on. And sometimes you do this all night long. Sis, I know it feels crazy. I know it feels like your body just stopped listening to you. So let me tell you what's really going on the inside. Because there's a real reason for this craziness, this madness. During perimenopause, your hormones go up and down. Sometimes in the same day. And one of these hormones is called estrogen. Estrogen helps your body control its own temperature. When estrogen swings around, your body gets confused about whether it's hot or cold. So it overreacts. That's why you can feel cold 1 minute and then be sweating in the next minute. It's not in your head, sis. It's not you being dramatic. Your body is going through something real. Now, let me tell you a few things that actually help me, because I just don't want to tell you what's going on without giving you something to do about it. First, I dress in layers now. Every day, I make sure I have a tank top under my top. So when the heat hits, I could strip down real fast. Secondly, I keep a small space heater and a little fan by my bed, my workstation, everywhere. When the heat hits and I need relief right away, I turn on the fan, and vice versa. Thirdly, I started paying attention to when I get the hot and cold heats. And I notice I tend to get them after I eat or when I'm stressed. And knowing that has helped me feel less caught off guard. And honestly, the biggest thing that's helped me is not just getting mad at myself anymore. When I feel the heat wave coming, I just say to myself, here it is, it'll pass in a few minutes. That alone makes it feel less overwhelming. It makes it feel bearable. You're not broken, sis. Your body isn't doing this for no reason. It's going through something real. And the hot and cold thing is one of the clearest signs of it. If you've ever turned a heater on and it needed it off 10 minutes later, or if you've ever fought with somebody about the temperature in the same conversation, if you've ever wondered if you're the only one feeling like your body has no settings that work right anymore, type "me too" in the comment section below. This is Sisterhood with Dr. Mo, where we name what's really going on and figure it out together. Subscribe for more because we're just getting started. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay healthy.